Hello and good evening! Welcome to another episode of Flaming Hearts Tarot. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Monday and a wonderful twin flame journey on this weekend. Hope everyone's doing alright after that Lionsgate portal, because that was interesting. You know, it's funny, I really felt like I didn't feel any type of shift whatsoever until the very, very end. So like the 11th and the 12th. I actually was able to talk to my Divine Masculine and have a little mini conversation with him in the 3D, and it was a good conversation. Honest to gosh, I felt like for once I was being the immature one, you know? There was, just using this sage to kind of clear the area, clear any negative energies that might be surrounding these cards. I already shuffled all these. I started the video like 5 minutes early, and then I realized I forgot to put my crystals out. So, already shuffled, already ready to rock, so we'll shorten this video up a little bit. Spirit, use this sage to clear my energy and make me a clear channel for what you have to talk to the collective today. So, what we're actually going to be talking about today is collective general reading for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. We're going to look into the Divine Masculine's headspace, where they're at in their life for this week, their heart space in their life for this week, and what their higher self would like them to know for this upcoming week. From, what is this, August 13th through the 20th. So that's going to be the 7 days, so Monday to Monday. And same thing for the feminines. So we'll go ahead and get started with the reading. Lord God, creator of the universe, creator of what was, is, and is to come, the divine, Lord Jesus Christ, our perfect example of unconditional love, who died for our sins so that we too may experience unconditional love. And the Holy Spirit that lives within, the same Holy Spirit that rose Jesus Christ from the dead. Guardian angels, guides, guide me through this reading so that I may express to the collective the best answers with clarity as to the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies for the week of August 13th through the 20th. Thank you. Okay, so we'll start with Divine Feminine first. It's always ladies first. Spirit, what's going on in Divine Feminines? What is it, their headspace? So we got the Page of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Two of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Two of Swords. So what I'm picking up from this energy, Page of Pentacles is, you know, a message, and it can be slow, but it's a message of, you know, money, and I always think of money as energy. You know, you have a lot of energy, you bring a lot of energy to what you do in your life, and you'll manifest the money with it. So money and energy is coming in for Divine Feminines. Now, in order to get this money, or this new found energy that's coming in, this new abundance, she's dealing with these 4 cards right here. So we got the 7, the Hanged Man, Major Arcana. There's a period of waiting. What I'm getting from that card is Spirit's really telling Divine Feminine, be patient. It might not look like anything's happening right now, but keeping this high vibration, keeping this balance with your finances. Don't overspend. Don't go crazy with anything. Make sure your finances stay balanced so that you have a peace of mind. That way you can stay in a high vibration. Because the moment you overspend and you feel that lack mentality is going to really kind of mess up your abundance right now, because you got to be in that high vibration. So as long as you're, you know, balancing your finances and balancing your energies, your male and female, your feminine and masculine within, keep everything balanced. Keep everything balanced. What I'm getting from this Death card, is there's things in Divine Feminine's life that are holding her back from true abundance. Whether that is addictions, like drugs, alcohol, sex, people codependency, there's something in her life that's keeping her from being completely codependent. And it's only up to her to get up on this horse and get out of there. So, Divine Feminines, I'd really pray about, what you need to be changing in your life, what's holding you back from getting that abundance that you're seeking. I know that we're going into Virgo season. Apparently Virgo season's all about like reflecting about things in your life that are good for you and bad for you and stuff like that. So right now is a really good time for Divine Feminine to definitely take a look at what she's doing in her life and seeing what's holding her back and killing whatever that is that's holding her back. That needs to be a death that's happening for Divine Feminine. It's a great death. It's going to bring a lot of abundance. But it does need to happen, and that's what's in her headspace right now. The Two of Swords, balancing the communication with particularly her Divine Masculine. You see that moon in the corner of the card, and the moon energy kind of represents illusions and secrets, stuff like that, things that you don't really know. And I feel like Divine Feminine, for the most part, she either completely doesn't contact her Divine Masculine when she's feeling confused, tries to figure it out on her own, only using the light of the moon to see when you really can't see the light of the moon. It's still really dark outside. Or she goes all in with Queen of Swords. She takes those swords energy and slices right through them, and it's just too much. So in Divine Feminine's headspace for this week, she's also feeling as if she is working on balancing the communication between her and her Divine, whether on the 3D or the 5D level. There needs to be a balance of, the nice things to say, not so cutting edge or sword-like, but also, not leaving herself in the dark to look underneath the moonlight to figure things out, Obviously communicating him either telepathically or in the physical, and making sure the communication stays balanced, just so she can have a sense of peace and emotional stability. So, overall energy for Divine Feminine's headspace. She's ready to make some money, and she's trying to figure out what's going on. Most of all, be patient with what you're doing, as long as you know you're on the right track. Balance your energies, balance the communication, and get rid of things that are no longer serving you. That's what Divine Feminine's thinking. Awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and shuffle these back up again. We're going to move into Divine Masculine's headspace. Now, this reading can't possibly resonate for absolutely everyone's twin flame situation. It's a general reading, so if it resonates with you, take it for what it is. If it's not resonating for you, don't try to force it. If you try to force readings into making sense in your life, you're just going to make yourself miserable, because only you really know the truth on the inside. And only really you know the answers, because the answers are already inside you. So if they're not resonating with the answer that's already inside you, and you try to force it, you're just going to end up confusing yourself. You're going to make yourself miserable. And that's not fun. That's no fun at all. So, that stunk. Man, I really need to practice doing that. I've always sucked at shuffling cards. I've actually only started being able to shuffle like this since I've gotten the tarot cards, because they're so much bigger, than those little tiny playing cards. Ugh. But I know I'm ruining this deck. I'm going to have to buy a whole new deck in like 2 months. But, hey, you know what? As long as you get the message out, it's alright. Alright, so now we're moving to Divine Masculine's headspace. Spirit, what's going on in Divine Masculine's headspace for the week of August 13th through the 17th? If they pop out like that again, ooh, okay, let's get a couple more cards. What's in Divine Masculine's headspace for the week of August 13th through the 20th? That's too many. I'm taking that one, though. For some reason, I was feeling that one. Oh, perfect. 2 more cards. That's exactly what I want. This one popped out, too. Okay. Divine Masculine's headspace. So we got the Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. We have the upside down Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So what I was immediately picking up, especially with these two cards, so he's definitely thinking about his Queen of Wands. He's thinking about his Divine Feminine. Very sexual woman, very passionate. Creative, though. You know, she's his inspiration. She's his muse. And he's yearning for that back in his life, because his life is getting kind of bland right now without her. So he's definitely got Divine Femme on his mind. And you can even see those lines in the back of that card. He's trying to be strong about it. He's trying to be strong when it comes to this energy. But Divine Feminine, she's intimidating. So just like that Strength card with that lady and the lions, this is the lady and the lions, you know? And he's thinking over here, gotta be strong when you're approaching Divine Femme. And that's what he's thinking right here. We got the Four of Cups and the upside down Knight of Swords. Now what I was immediately getting from this, Four of Cups is a card of, you know, confusion and love. And the upside down Knight of Swords, and usually the Knight of Swords is, you know, quick rushing in energy with, you know, the mental aspects, the sword, you know, the communication. He wants to offer this cup of love. And he's looking at his options, and the way he's trying to go about it, he just doesn't feel like it's the right thing to do. Like, he's wanting to rush in, but he's, like, getting slowed up, because he's trying to figure out a way to approach this Divine Femme, the Queen of Wands, without looking like a total idiot, or looking like an a-hole, because a lot of Divine Masculines, you know, did their feminine kind of dirty, you know? So they're trying to figure out a way to contact her again without, you know, adding more crap to what they already are in, you know? So they're thinking right now, in their headspace, they're thinking about how the heck am I going to offer this cup of love to Divine Femme? Because for them right now, we've got the Nine of Swords and then the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. He's getting sleep, but he's thinking about it a lot at night. He's thinking about you, especially when it comes to nighttime. You know, everyone gets a little, when it comes to the nighttime, you know. You're alone in your bed, and you're thinking, why the heck am I alone in my bed when I got a Divine Feminine who obviously wants me? I've been pushing her away this whole time. Anguish. So that's kind of what they're thinking right now. You know, they are getting sleep, but they're definitely spending a little bit of time thinking about you before they go to bed, to the point where it's kind of hurting the inside of their head. I kind of just felt that, where it's kind of feeling like someone's kind of gripping something right in their third eye. Like they're thinking so hard about you. They're thinking really hard. And they're probably holding their head thinking, why the heck why do I keep thinking about her? But why does it keep hurting my head, you know? And it's their higher self trying to tell them, like, wake up! Wake up. She's not going to kill you. She's not going to toss you to the side like all the other karmics you've ever been with, you know? She loves you. So, stop worrying about that. Stop worrying about that. And then with the Ten of Pentacles, he's in an area in his life where he's obviously surrounded by abundance, but he's not happy with it. You know, I'm looking at this dude here on the side with the red cloak. He kind of reminds me of the Emperor. It's kind of like the Emperor card. That's what he's looking like. And he's looking kind of dissatisfied. You see these two over here conversing. You know, we got the two dogs. Loyalty. You know, they've got friendship over here. You know what I just received? Divine Masculine has been having some problems with his friends because of his money. A big chunk of his friends were really only friends with him because he had money, you know? And it's not like they don't like him as a person. It's not like they were just using him for money. But as time went by, they got so used to being around abundant Emperor that, you know, he's kind of viewing it as like, wait a second. Are these really my friends? Because they're over there talking to each other and leaving me sitting here all alone, but I'm the one bringing the money. So, who really are my friends? That's what I'm getting from this card. He's surrounded by abundance. He's good, but he's not happy. And it's because when you think about it, you know, riches really mean nothing unless you have rich relationships. When you have a really, really good connection with another person, nothing really beats that. All the money in the world can't beat that. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're all alone, it really sucks. And the money doesn't really mean much anymore. So, Divine Masculine definitely wants to reach out to Divine Feminine, because he's feeling kind of left out in the cold. All this abundance, I got plenty to offer, but no one's really appreciating what he's got. They're just kind of using him. So I'm sorry, Divine Masculine. That kind of sucks, but you'll figure it out. You know, you'll figure out that cup of love. Spirit's going to hand it to you, just like in that Four of Swords. Where is it? Put it back. Spirit's going to be handing him that idea. It's going to come to him in a download, either at night or just randomly during the day. But Spirit's going to help him figure it out. He's going to help him figure out what to say to you. So good stuff, Divine Masculine. Good stuff. Alright, so now let's move into the heart space of Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. So let's go ahead and cut the deck. Shuffle it on up. I'll try to show you guys. I know that's so annoying. It's just the way that my computer's set up that when I'm normally shuffling, you guys can see the bottom of the cards. I hate it. I don't want you to be able to see those. Sometimes I like it though. Some readers, you know, they'd be shuffling and I could see some cards just popping out randomly. And I would like get messages from that, you know? Like they would almost be like supplemental messages to what they were talking about. So I almost kind of like that. So, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you. So, next one. Spirit, guides, guardian angels. What is going on in Divine Feminine's heart space the week of August 13th through the 20th? Divine Feminine's heart space, August 13th through the 20th. General collective. Ooh, just kind of flipped up on that one. Aww. Divine Femme. That's not actually that sad. It seems sad at first, but I realize they're upside down. Divine Feminine in her heart, she doesn't want to walk away. She doesn't want to walk away emotionally from the connection. She knows she has to detach from the connection, but she's not willing to walk away with the emotions just yet. Because there has been a little bit of confusion when it came to the connection. She's not confused anymore. But it almost seemed like people were kind of, or, you know, spirit, things were being kind of thrown at her from all over the place, and she's wondering what to choose, you know? I obviously want my masculine, but my masculine doesn't want me, so now what, you know? And that's kind of how she's feeling, kind of heartbroken over that, because it's like, why the heck am I even having to choose, you know? I'm either choosing my career, I'm choosing my mental health, I'm choosing my physical health, going to the gym, I'm doing all these extra things to try to love myself, but where's masculine? You know? She's like looking at the cups, like looking for masculine. Where is he at? It's okay. She's waiting for, you know, she's putting that work. When it comes to love, you know, she's been putting in the work and she's just waiting for that trumpet to call, that phone call, that something that's gonna, you know, reap what you sow. I put the work in, so when am I gonna reap that judgment? Divine Feminine's been waiting for that, and it's kind of like a sad energy where it's like tired, just like is still hopeful, still on the journey, not like negative and not like giving up kind of energy, but it's like trying to run through molasses kind of thing. Like, I'm tired and I feel like I'm just not getting anywhere and I'm not getting, you know, what I've been sowing. I'm not reaping anything yet. I'm just not. But she's not going to move on from that emotional connection with her Divine Masculine. I think that's a little bit of a problem. when it comes to her heart space. Just remember, you can love your twin unconditionally, but the moment loving your twin unconditionally causes you to not love yourself, there's a blockage in the union. It's all about how much you love yourself. The more you love yourself, your twin has to mirror you, and they're going to love themselves. And if you guys are both twins, if he loves himself, he's technically loving you. When you love yourself, you're loving your twin. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. And your twin feels it. When you take care of yourself and you do something that makes you happy and you do something that makes you feel healthy and abundant or in control of your life, like he can feel that energetically and it gives him energy. It makes him feel good. So instead of trying to love your masculine, you know, in the 3D, trying to give him all these cups, but he doesn't want it, love yourself. He's going to feel that. Just as if you were giving him all these 8 cups, you know what I mean? So make sure, you know, to try to detach emotionally from the situation and detach from the outcome and just work on you. Love yourself. Love yourself. It'll be okay. You know, it's not like you're ignoring your divine masculine. You're loving your divine masculine because your divine masculine's inside of you. So that's how she's kind of feeling in her heart space. And this is the one that does make me sad. The upside down star card. I feel like divine feminine's been going through a lot, especially if your divine masculine's in a karmic relationship and his karmic knows about you. You've probably been under a lot of spiritual attack, psychic attack, and maybe some vampire cords trying to drain your energy because they know you're divine. They know you're divine and you're the star of the whole show. And they're trying to take that from you. And divine feminine's really feeling that this week. She doesn't really feel like the star, you know? Maybe you have like a little bit of a breakout in your face or just feeling a little too skinny or a little too fat. And in her heart space, she's just not really feeling like the star. Like, what's divine masculine want to do with me? Because I'm looking at myself right now. I'm looking at all these things I need to change and how much more I need to heal. And if I'm not fully healed, then how can I be the star? But divine feminine, remember, this is your show. This is your show, whether it looks like it or not, you know? Does she look like the most skinny, great thing? Look at that little fat roll she's got. You know? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be absolutely flawless to be divine. You are divine. Just keep healing. You'll be all right. Don't worry about that upside down star card. So overall, heart space for divine feminine, not really feeling good enough. Upset by the fact that her masculine's nowhere to be found, as it seems. So she's having to choose these other cups. But that other cup, that's you. Love you. You know, don't emotionally think about your masculine so much. Don't be so emotionally attached and you won't feel so alone. You won't feel like your heart has been left out in the cold. You know, you'll have more energy because you can channel that energy into loving yourself. And that's going to help you out a lot this week, Divine Femme. It's going to be all right. All right. Nice. Let's now do the heart space for the divine masculine. I'm curious about this one. I want to know this one, especially from talking to my twin yesterday. What is going on in that little heart of yours? What is going on? I want to know. Oh, my little incense stick already went out. I'm going to have to light another one. Let me do that real quick. I like having this going. There's something about smoke. It's just so, like, relaxing. I got a nice stick here. It's, like, for, like, positive energy. All right. Shuffle this real quick. And we'll get that to get a little hot. All right. Spirit. We want to do a little reading on Divine Masculine's heart space for the week of August 13th through the 20th. Divine Masculine's heart space, August 13th to the 20th. General collective reading for Divine Masculine's heart space, August 13th. I'll make it clear. August 13th to the 20th. Perfect. Make it clear. Boom. Aww. Aww. Oh, he's feeling the same way. Mirroring. What the heck's going on with Divine Femme? Wow. So we got the Temperance card. We have the upside down Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Tower. We've got the Lover's card. I love when that one shows up. That makes me feel good. And then we got the upside down King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles reversed. So this is mirroring a lot of how Divine Feminine has been feeling in her heart space. So we knew that, you know, that she was feeling like she had to make a choice, blah, blah, blah. Like, where's my Divine Masculine? I don't really feel like the Star. Well, he doesn't really feel like the King of Pentacles either. Even though in that last, you know, in his headspace, he was like surrounded by money and he was the Emperor, but he was just like unhappy about it. He doesn't really see himself that way. You know, he just saw himself sitting alone. He doesn't see that energy floating around, that abundance floating around because of him. Something's telling me that this specific Divine Masculine has been conditioned in his life to believe that he's not enough. He's not enough. No matter how much money he has, how much material stuff he has, he's not enough. And that's how he's feeling for his Divine Feminine. His love, his heart, everything about it's just not enough for his queen. I'm not the King of Pentacles. How the heck is she going to want to be with me if I don't have anything to provide for her? I can't give her anything. But he doesn't need to give feminine anything, you know? He just needs to love, you know? But this one's been conditioned to think that you need to present a woman with physical, material gains in order for her to want you. Because that's what's been going on with his karmics. Poor masculine. But for the rest of the reading, let's go ahead and look at it. Temperance is all about balance. He's really working on the balance in his heart. You know, that's been a hard thing for Divine Masculines to do. They've been so in the 3D. They've had their heart closed off for a really long time. They've been holding on to their one cup. And now they're presented with another cup, but that cup was empty. That was Divine Feminine's cup, and they haven't been filling up Divine Feminine's cup. If anything, they've been draining Divine Feminine's cup, you know, because they were just in that little bit of a narcissistic taking type energy, you know. But they're fixing that now, and they're starting to pour that cup into the other one. You know, if on a 5D level, you know, say, you know, comment in the comments below if you've been feeling on a 5D level love being sent from your Divine Masculine. That's definitely been happening in the collective lately. They've been learning to share, and this is how they're doing it. Sharing a little bit of the love, either on the 5D or the 3D. But a lot of that has to do with, you know, temperance, making sure to keep that fair balance between the two. They don't want to overgive, because then Divine Feminine's going to run away. You know, they become the runner now, and then now the Divine Masculine's a chaser, and they're like, screw this, you know, like, so they're trying to, you know, balance their emotions, balance their love with the Divine Feminine, and be a little bit more giving. And that's wonderful. They see this path that you guys are on right here. The path, and it ends in the sun, you know, happiness. But right now they got to deal with those little emotions before they get back on the path. He wants to balance that emotion between both, you know, his Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies within him, as well as his Divine Feminine in the 3D. So that's kind of how he's feeling in his heart space. For anyone who's had a karmic partner involved, either that's family, friends, or you know, a girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, because the Divine Masculine could be a girl or a boy. We don't keep it as one gender, but it's just the energy. Anyone can hold that specific energy. But any of your Divine Masculines who've their heart space has been involved in a karmic partner, they feel that crippling energy holding them back. You know, they want to kind of run and get out of the cold because they got 2 legs, they're healthy, and they are cold. And it's snowing outside, and they're ready to get going. You know, they're ready to get going on their journey, and they're starting to realize now that this karmic partner, as much as they love them, you know, they want to take care of them, they want to make sure they're okay, they are holding them back from getting into this warm church over here. Because there's a window here, there's obviously light coming out of it, so it's a warm building. You know, it's right around the corner, but his toes are about to freaking freeze off if he doesn't hurry up. And I'm sorry, little buddy. I'll meet you in there, but I gotta go. And that's what they're kind of saying. Like, I don't want to be dragged along by this person anymore, because I'm trying to get to where I'm going for my own sake. For my own self-love. I don't want to get frostbite on my toes and lose my feet over this person. This person already can't walk. If they lose their feet, they're fine, you know? Stick them in a wheelchair, they'll be happy, you know? But, like, he's healthy. But being with this person is gonna kill him. It's gonna freeze him and freeze his toes off, and he's gonna, you know. And that's what he's saying. In his heart space, he's finally realized, you know, there's things I gotta let go. Just like Divine Feminine, the Death card, there's things I gotta let go. But for him, it's not so much addictions or, you know, things that are holding him back. It's people and their energies. Whether friends, family, or girlfriend, boyfriend, you know. And in his heart space, he just no longer feels like he needs to wait for them or he needs to take care of them. He just doesn't want to do it anymore. Just doesn't want to do it anymore. It's holding him back. It's holding him back from what he really wants. What he really wants is he wants this divine connection. He wants this marriage again. You know, he, on the inside, you know, for his divine or her, their divine masculine and feminine energies, they want that connection again. They want that fulfillment of being whole and complete within themselves, you know? And when they feel that way, then they can share that cup with you, you know, and reach out to you and share that. But they gotta get that balance first with the Temperance card so that they can come with equal cups. One's not empty, one's not full, you know? Balanced divine feminine masculine energies in a divine marriage. You know, making that commitment to that journey of their life, you know. For some divine masculines, they don't even really understand that there is a divine feminine, like, in the 3D that they're supposed to be with. But they know. They haven't figured out yet, but they know that they're on some sort of spiritual journey. And they know that they have to be balanced within themselves to marry this life's journey, you know, make that commitment to it. And in their heart space, they're ready for that. They're ready to commit to the twin flame journey. Whether they know who you are or not, they know who you are on the inside of them, you know. They recognize that feminine masculine energy within them, and they're ready to commit to that and start their life that way. In their heart space, we also have the Tower card. I take this as ego death. Falling from their ego. What do we got up here? Ah. So we got this like crown at the top of the card right here. I'm taking that as, you know, they viewed themselves as, you know, sitting like a king on their throne at the top of the tower. But this tower was built on a really shaky foundation. You know, whatever they're doing in their life is as confident as they've been looking in their, you know, finances or their family life, you know, as perfect as everything's been looking. It's been built on a faulty foundation. And he's ready to just lose the crown and jump from that tower, you know, jump away from this person here. This person here. Look how they're wearing blue. There's that blue and yellow type theme, you know? And, you know, this person's, you know, they're like, no, stay in the tower with me. Because either way, we're going to die. But he's over here, and he's got faith. And when he jumps, spirit. You see all this little this little energy around him. I don't know if they're little flames or what, but he is surrounded by it. He knows that this energy that's coming into the tower, it's going to protect him from that fall. It's kind of, going to cushion him a little bit. So he's trying to take that leap of faith and jump from this tower that he's been stuck in, burning with this person, thinking he's the king on top of the tower. But he's like, you know what, in my heart, I am ready to take this leap. As painful as it might look, I have faith that the divine's going to catch me, and they're going to bring me down safely. But I got to let you go. We got to go, So in this heart space, he's definitely feeling there's got to be a tower moment for this to happen. He can't just run away from them. He can't just leave them behind, because then he looks like the a-hole. You left your friend out there? What's wrong with you? And little did they know, like, that person was gonna be the death of me, So at this point in their heart, they're like begging for this tower. They're like, please, Lord, strike me down so I can start again. Because I'm ready to start again with my feminine, I'm ready to start again in love instead of ego. My heart has been based in ego. My love has been my love of things, my love of control, my love of power. But now they're realizing when it comes to this spiritual journey, they have no control, they have no power. All they can do is follow their heart. And they want Divine Feminine to know that. They're ready to follow their heart. They want that magical, maddening, divine love. And that's beautiful. They got to get their confidence up. Masculine, you are the King of Pentacles. Not only are the King of Pentacles, you're the Emperor. King of Pentacles, nothing. Of course you're not the King of Pentacles. You do want this card. You do want to be upside down because you're the Emperor. Don't forget it. King of Pentacles was for the karmic. They wanted all those pentacles. Divine Feminine doesn't need pentacles. Divine Feminine she wants her masculine. She wants the Emperor. So don't worry that you're not the King of Cups. Don't worry that you don't got your money up yet. She doesn't care about all that. She doesn't need all that. She's going to have just as much abundance as you do, Divine's going to take care of her. You don't got to take care of her in that sense. Beautiful. Divine Masculine's heart space. He is in love. But he knows he's got to get rid of some things in order to be in love. And he's got to be a little bit more confident in himself. All right. Moving into the last question for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminines. We have, what does their higher self want them to know for this week? What does their higher self want them to know? So we'll start again with Divine Femme. Divine Feminine. What a beautiful title that is. I love being a Divine Feminine. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so, as hard as this journey has been, what a privilege. If you think about it, what a privilege to be able to have someone to mirror back to everything you need to heal so you can heal it as fast as you can. I feel like for a lot of these twin flames who've been in this journey for like years and years and years, and again, it is divine timing. So for some twins, it does need to be that long, but for the most part, I take it as the faster you heal, the faster union gets there, because union can't be there until you heal. You can't get into union until you've healed. So if you use your twin and make a commitment to healing as fast as you can, then what's stopping you from being in union, It's really up to you. Union's up to you and the divine. All right. Divine Feminine. What does her higher self want her to know? What the Divine Feminine's energy, what do they want them to know? Okay, so we have one that fell on the floor. Let's separate that. Oh, okay. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. Divine Feminine's higher self wants her to know, stop worrying about this cup of love. Stop waiting for it. It'll come eventually. Just have faith it'll come. But the more you wait for it, then the more you make yourself miserable waiting for it. Stop waiting for the cup of love from this page energy, Stop waiting for love from a page. Wait for the love from the Emperor, and you'll know when it comes in. Till then, love yourself. because it's coming in fast. It's coming in fast. 5, 6, 7, 8 of Wands, quick moving energy, swift, passionate. It's coming. Keep doing your healing. Keep focusing on yourself. Keep loving yourself. The upside down Page of Pentacles. Pentacles is slow moving energy. But it's no longer. It's not the Page of Pentacles. You know, you don't have to worry about waiting so long when it comes to feeling abundant, because it is coming in fast. Your abundance is coming fast because you got the world in your hands. And you got these 2 wands. I take the 2 wands as being both the feminine and the masculine energy in that passion, that passionate energy between both the divine masculine and feminine. But you got to grab onto your feminine wand and step into your Empress powers, because the world is in your hand. And as long as you wait for that cup of love, you know, waiting, no, we don't wait. We do wait a little bit. Once it's go time, it's go time. You grab your wand and you go. It's coming in fast. So your higher self wants you to know that this abundance and love coming in fast, and the world is in your hands. Keep that vibration, keep that affirmation, you know, in your list of affirmations every morning. You know, the world is mine. So they want you to know that. Don't worry. It's coming in fast. It's coming in fast, man. I definitely feel that energy. Personally, I definitely feel that energy, just because I've all of a sudden just felt super balanced out of nowhere, and I just notice how people have been attracted to my energy way more now than they have been in a couple of months. And I haven't changed anything. I'm not going up to people and approaching them, you know, trying to make connections and stuff like that. People just come up to me. You know, I'm a personal trainer, so, you know, I usually have to wait for, you know, someone to give me a client and then I train them. But, like, I've been having people come up to me in the gym like, oh, you're a personal trainer. I've been seeing your training. You're so good, blah, blah, blah. Can I get a session with you? Out of nowhere. You know, it's almost like Spirit's been guiding them to come up to me. Spirit is gonna guide your abundance. Trust in the divine. Trust that he's gonna take care of you. Anyways, that's Divine Feminine's higher self speaking to you. Trust in the divine. Swift movement is coming in when it comes to love and abundance. Just keep reminding yourself that the world is in your hands, because it is. Divine feminine energies on the rise. Time to step into your power and make a difference. God wants to use you. Divine wants to use you. You're going to make a difference in this world, and he's going to make sure that you're abundantly, financially taken care of. So, last question. Divine Masculine's higher self. What does Divine Masculine's higher self want to tell him? What does Divine Masculine's higher self want him to know for the week of August 13th to 20th? What does Divine Masculine's higher self want him to know for the week of August 13th to the 20th? Got one card coming out. Give me like a couple more. Spirit, give us a little story. What does Divine Masculine's higher self want him to know for this week, commencing August 13th through the 20th? What does Divine Masculine's higher self want him to know? Oops, okay. I'll take it. So this one came out. Yes. Yes. Oh, heck yeah. Man. 5 of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, 3 of Cups reversed, 5 of Swords upright. Your higher self wants you to know that all this hard work, this battle you've been having with that 5 of Pentacles, that crutch person behind you, that third party energy, this karmic partner that you've been hanging on to, been kind of messing up your divine union, not only within yourself, within your own divine feminine and masculine energy, but with your physical feminine in the 3D. Hard times are over. Hard times are over. You've put the work in. You've put the work in, and you don't have to anymore. Divine's taken over now. You finally did your job, masculine. Congratulations. Proud of you. No more fighting anymore. This karmic partner is not going to fight you anymore. Your divine feminine is not going to fight you about your karmic anymore. Both of them just don't care anymore. Both of them are probably loving themselves at this point, you know? And even if the karmic is still fighting him over it, he's not feeling it energetically anymore because he's detached himself. He's ready to let go. So as much as she wants to, you know, whine, bitch, moan, he's not fighting it anymore. He doesn't feel it anymore. It's just not resonating with him anymore. Your higher self wants you to know this battle is over with this third party energy as long as you walk away. Take your swords and walk away. You know, there's 3 people in this card that take this divine masculine, and this is the 2 other energies, you know, either divine femme and karmic partner. And when you see it over here, see this little person by the water in their emotions, crying with their hands on their face, and then this other person over here is walking away. But look how, you know, the energy they're bringing with it is like standing upright. I got my cloak on my back and I'm ready to go. I'm not whining and crying. I'm not wasting any time. I take that as this, you know, divine masculine's been looking at divine femme and its karmic partner. And I feel like the energy is both of them have detached themselves. Both of them are walking away. One's sad about it, one's crying about it, but they still walk away. They're standing there though because they want him to turn around and look at him. But look at who he's looking at. He's looking at divine femme, who's walking away from all this sword energy, head held high. That's my empress right there. That's what he's thinking. Your higher self wants you to know. You've been fighting this battle between both of them for the longest time. It's time to put down the sword and go after the person who is done putting up a fight. Who's your divine feminine. You know, you go over to this person and they're going to want you to hold them and make sure everything's okay. Very codependent energy I'm feeling. Very codependent. And at that point, you go over there, you know, and they're going to pick up a sword and start slicing because they're angry. You know, they're all up to their emotions. And emotion isn't just sad. Emotion's angry, you know. They're way emotional for divine masculine right now. That's the whole reason he had his swords up in the first place. The whole reason why he had the battle in the first place, because he had to protect himself from that. But he doesn't have to protect himself from divine feminine anymore. She's moved on from that energy. She's moved on from being that overly emotional type energy. His higher self wants him to know that, you know, it's okay. Look at your feminine, go get her. It's okay. She's not going to fight you anymore. She's not going to fight you. Wow. I really have been feeling that divine masculine energy lately. I almost feel like my divine masculine energy has been stronger than my feminine energy. And man, my heart chakra has just been lit up like the past 2 days. I'm like, man, they must really be going something emotionally in their heart space these past couple days. One, I'm feeling they're really yearning after their feminine. They want to be with her so bad. But at the same time, they don't want to be with the karmic or whatever's holding them back. They don't want to be with that so bad, but it's still an emotional thing for them, you know? So, you know, I would pray for your divine masculine within yourself and for your 3D masculine, and just pray that, you know, their heart's calmed and it's healed and filled with unconditional love, so it doesn't distract them so much as to what they need to do, so they don't have this pain in their chest, you know. Pray for that pain in their chest, because I know they're going through a lot, but it's going to be good. It's good stuff. It's not like tower moment type sorrow. It's a good tower moment. It's tower moment nonetheless. Everything's changing, you know, the whole thing's crumbling down. But they took the jump. They're ready to get out of there, and they're ready to see it fall down, because now they can build it back up again. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Very nice reading. If you resonated with this reading, please like, share, subscribe. It would be very appreciated. And do comments on the bottom, you know, anything you might have resonated with, any encouraging messages for other people to read about your own journey. You know, I like looking through the comments and looking at how other people are hanging in there with this journey. And it's pretty cool seeing how the whole collective is kind of feeling the same thing. So it's a nice bonding moment, you know. So like, share, subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week this week. Love and light. Thank you.